be a woman and especially to be part of Miss Universe. I mean, it was really beautiful. And I'm sure you agree that the show last night was just as energetic. So I wanted to ask first, Paula, since you've been here the most times, I guess, what makes it different this time coming to the Philippines? I know you always have warm thoughts, and what kind of a message do you want to deliver to passionate Filipino Miss Universe fans who have been so faithful all these years?
Well, first, I do have to just a heartfelt salamat po to all of our Filipino fans. As Kun Ann said last night, our fans here are some of the greatest fans in the world. Through thick and thin, we have always been very grateful for the support that we have here. And sitting in this room, knowing when we hosted Miss Universe here in January of 2017, this is where we had the after party, and it was still under construction, and seeing how the changes within the country. There were no buildings here, and the Philippines are just growing and embracing the change. I'm so proud to see all of it, and just as the organization, we're 72 years old, and we've always been a reflection on society. We've always reflected change, because that's how you survive. It's embracing what's new, embracing possibility. And I think I always find that message here. The Filipino culture embraces what's possible, and that's what we try to do at Miss Universe.
Just to clarify for the media, it's the pageant that's 72 years old.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All I just turned 40.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that clarification.
Hello, I'm Kristen Francisco from the Philippine Pageantry. First, I would like to compliment the three of you. The three of you looked so gorgeous last night wearing our Filipino terno. And we're so proud to see the three of you wearing that. And then again, mabuhay, welcome back again in the Philippines, Miss Universe. We chatted in Instagram about you coming in the Philippines looking for some outfits before, and we're glad that you won. But my question is for our Miss Kun Ann. The former Miss Universe owner and American President Donald Trump, Trump's executive vice president and special counsel, Michael D. Cohen, said 11 years ago that trans women are allowed qualifications to enter the Miss Universe franchise, provided they meet the legal gender recognition requirements of their local franchises and the standards established by other international competitions. As the new owner of Miss Universe, you, Kun Ann, has the sole power to change this rule about trans women joining our local pageants for Miss Universe. Would you think on accepting trans women for the Philippines and Thailand, even though there are no legal documentation of their new gender?
Great question. I would love to answer this long time ago. This is quite detailed. You did great homework actually. You know what? I just would love to keep it the same because I want to pressure the governments, whichever governments in the world, not just in Thailand or in the Philippines. Gender title change with gender change. That is my campaign also in Thailand. Under LIFT Foundation, we give out a scholarship to a lot of trans women in the past 4 years. Per 1 year, I just gave like 10 of them. So I have like $40 at the moment. And I encourage the government to listen. Previous time or last time when Albany went there to the parliament and meet with them together with me, the Prime Minister also will receive the message. And we would love him to continue his service in terms of having the social inclusion and recognize the gender equality. Therefore, I think it's fair for women, for all women, from across generation, that you have to be recognized as being Miss before you can go up on the stage. And Angela Ponce, who came from Spain, that is a great example of what I do call recognized, civilized country. They really respect. When you say you respect, you love us, you embrace LGBTQ communities, you really need to have the words put into the action also. Once we have the gender reassignment surgery, you need to change our title to be Miss. In my case, I'm the mother of two. In the United States, they call me ma'am, they call me Miss. And my two children, they're both American. When I come back to Thailand, why do I have to ask myself again? My passport not yet changed. So this is the new world, the new change, and this is the rule of the universe. We would love to encourage the government. It's not about a question for the candidates. The candidates, they've done a great job. They look after themselves to become beautifully confident. Right now, we would love all the governments across the whole world to recognize gender equality here. And it must be happening because Miss Universe platform will encourage them, will push them beyond the limit, beyond the boundary that we have to be accepted. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Couldn't have been said any better, and I hope to everybody who's always asking that question or questioning that puts a period on it.
Hey, mabuhay! I'm Albert from the Chicanes. My question is for you, Miss Arboni. Did it ever cross, because like here in the Philippines, pageants are also represented by Filipino communities living abroad. Did it ever cross your mind to carry the Philippine sash before?
Thank you for that question. I have to be honest, it did cross my mind, but I started pageants quite late compared to a lot of other girls. I started at age 25 in the middle of the pandemic. My first pageant, we actually wore masks, and I actually started pageants because I had more time on my schedule and I saw this as a great opportunity. And I thought, I only want to win in the place that I grew up. I'm from Houston. I was born and raised in Texas, and pageantry was introduced to me, or the opportunity to compete was in Texas first. So that's where my heart was. And also, I've seen the Miss Universe Philippines pageant, and I thought, it is just as hard, if not harder, to win. So I said, you know what, as a Texas girl, born and raised, I want to compete in Texas, and then USA and Universe. But I have much respect for the Miss Universe pageant and all the contestants that compete.
Thank you. And last question for Miss Kunhan. Based on the activities that you've done already for Miss Universe, where do you think you are right now in terms of your vision for Miss Universe?
Well, I have to say thank you to Paula because we learned from her a lot. Without her, I don't think that I can comprehend the business so well, and also she advised us a lot on what to do and how to do with the pageantry world. So your question here, what next for Miss Universe organization? What else we should do? Am I correct?
Where you are right now in terms of what you have envisioned for Miss Universe?
That is a vision for the Miss Universe organization,
Yeah.
which I addressed in Boy Bunda and also yesterday, last night. I would love to emphasize this today to the media. We would love to elevate it to be the platform. We turn it from the beauty pageant to be the global platform for women's empowerment. We would love to gain the followers from 25, 27 at the moment to be 100 million followers. And for all women and LGBTQ, how to live your best life content, how to do everything in your life, from makeup, from the walk, the talk, how to cook, how to earn more money, how to do the investment, how to love, how to look after your children. So all how to combine for women in particular, because as Paula said, we are here for 72 years now. We are the trusted brand, number one Olympic brands in the world, I mean beauty Olympics in the world. Therefore, a lot of women across the generation, from the very young age, because they've been watching our Miss Teen USA, Miss USA, and also Miss Universe for so long time, they've been hungry for the content. They would love to improve or elevate themselves into the next level. Therefore, the content on how to is very important for them. This is time to shift up that paradigm, not just having the brand, not just having the paradigm or the number one beauty pageant, but also the content for women around the world. So you're gonna see it. Once we implement, because we are the TV station, and we've been here for 25 years now. That's why we know GMA, ABS, CNN, and TV5 for so long time. I have been working with them for 10 years now, since year 2000, like 13 and 14. We met in France. Therefore, I came here so often. Everyone just thought that I came for someone in particular. I don't think so, but I just came here for business, really, for content, for the talent management, in exchange between Thailand and also in the Philippines. For that moment, I thought we have the facilities, we have all the building, the building, everything to set up for television network, which we won't dream. From now on, with the digital platform, we have 6 of them: YouTube, IG, TikTok, Twitter. We go to the moment of having metaverse very soon also. All the content will come up, and we focus, we pay attention on women, and those will be how-to content, particularly for LGBTQ also. So you are allowed to be safe with us for sure once you stick up with Miss Universe brand. Thank you.
Can I just say one thing? Your question about how far Anne is on her vision. She's only owned Miss Universe for about 6 months. So we're at the very, very beginning of what she would like to see with the brand. And I can just say that the amount of conversations we have had from the very beginning, we had more conversations in a month about Miss Universe than we had in the previous 7 years about the brand. So there are a lot of possibilities, and I know we've only scratched the surface of what she'd like to see.
Thank you. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Christian from the Crown Philippines. Hi, Arbony. It just seemed like yesterday when we interviewed you on your YouTube channel, so love from our entire team. So my question is, you've seen the girls represent the future representatives of the Philippines through the Miss Universe stage. And what is that one value or quality or feature that you think makes a Filipina a remarkable transformational leader?
I would say a true, beautiful Filipina inside and out is somebody that is so warm and inviting when you meet them in person. They're so humble, they're genuine, and their personality really brings you in when you talk to them face to face. And then when they grace the stage, they put on that persona, that drama, that walk, that fierceness, that you see that fire in her eyes that a Filipina has, because Filipino women are fighters and they're hard workers, and when a girl exudes that on stage, you can just tell by her walk, the way she steps, the way she looks, the way she addresses the audience and speaks with her eyes. That's what I look for. And ultimately, just that authentic woman that owns who she is. She knows her step, she knows what she's doing, and she's prepared. Because to be Miss Philippines Universe, you have to train, you have to put in the work, and it will show on stage.
Thank you. And question for Miss Anne. First of all, I would like to thank you for accommodating, liking posts so that the Filipino fans really love you, because in your busy times, you still find time to respond to messages. But my question is, because the Miss Universe organization has elevated a lot the value and the meaning of advocacy. But one of the struggles come to be the requirement of time and resources for many women to push forward with their chosen advocacies. Do you have any message or advice to the Philippines?
I talked to Shamsi and the whole team joined us 2-3 days ago because I came earlier. I think she has to be authentic person, like what Aboni just said. She has to own herself, not just having a charity 2 days before the beauty pageant and claim that I have been doing this for a long, long time. What is your force of good? In case of Aboni, she exhibits herself, she showcases herself, so well. That she's a fashion designer, a sustainable fashion designer. This is the turning point. If you're just fashion designer, well, you're cool, you fine, you're pretty, and then so what? But you're a sustainable fashion designer. It means that you care about the world. You have a smart vision in terms of using the left materials to be useful. Do the upcycling fashion design and advocate to the whole world. That is possible when you believe in yourself. So she differentiates herself from other kind of fashion designers. I would love to encourage the winner, or who would love to become the winner, particularly the national director. When you recruit, the winner who will represent your country, she must have the force for good in herself, whether she is already professional in doing something, or she is so good in terms of learning to become something, becoming, and really the real force for good of your own country. Be able, she must be ready to advocate people, to transform lives, and that's how we call truly transformational leader. I would encourage you to find the ready person to go on the world stage.
And after last night, are we changing that? Do they need to be able to sing? After last night, they sang so beautifully.
Being singer also can transform people's lives. Yes. Can be also good too. Yeah.
Would you like to hear Shamsi? Good afternoon, my name is Kim from the Daily Tribune. So my first question goes to Arboni. How would you like to be remembered as the first Filipino American and the second Asian Miss Universe?
Hello, thank you for that question. I am honored to be the first Filipina American to win Miss Universe and under the new era of Kun An and JKN. I would love to be remembered to remind everybody that we have a personal responsibility and we owe it to ourselves to always act with excellence. I think there are so many opportunities in life, and I want my year to show everyone that I took every opportunity that was placed in front of me and never wasted it. Because I want to set the example for everyone to know that when you see something, never pass it by. If not now, then when. That is my motto, that is my quote, and I want everybody to live like that. We can either live just coasting by, relaxing, and being mediocre in life, or we can take that responsibility to push forward and make a difference and find that unique greatness. And I will continue to champion that this year and going forward for as long as I live.
Paula, correct me if I'm wrong, because we were looking at each other. She's the third Asian American, right? As Miss USA? Because I remember there was Mei Shan Lee in the 1980s, Brooke Lee, and then Arbany Gabriel. Yes. Just a little trivia.
And one thing that I did want to say as far as the advocacy, well, ideally we would love to raise money, like last night, for some very worthy causes. To use your voice is no cost at all. And I think to what Kunan said, there's something about making you grow as a person when you learn to be passionate and use your voice to make a difference. And that's the number one thing we look for. And on that stage, it's not just a Filipino woman walking. When she comes to Miss Universe, every step she takes is about Pinoy pride. So she has the entire country walking with her.
Chancy, are we taking down notes? Yeah. Thank you so much. I have one more question for Kun Ann. So how would you like to be remembered as the owner of Miss Universe?
Not now, then when?
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
And for our last.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Paula, Queen Arbany, and Kun Ann. I am Darcy Dars from TikTok Entertainment Philippines. First, my question for Queen Arbany. By the way, I got you a trinket last night, and it was a box of ensaymada, and I hope it reached you already because I know it's your favorite. And also, I want to thank you on behalf of the Filipinos that after you won Miss Universe, you did not have any second thought in raising as well the Filipino flag. So we are so proud of you and we love you. My question for you. We would hear from people, it takes one to know one. And you said as well earlier that by just looking at a girl, seeing her walk, her step, you would know if she's that queen. By seeing our Miss Universe Philippines 2023 candidates last night, have you pinpointed the one who might probably be your successor?
I would say it's a little too early to say because I haven't heard the girls speak yet. And that is the most important part of this job, is to be able to communicate and to speak no matter what, whether it's under pressure or whatever situation you're put in. Just as Paula said, using your voice, that is the most important part of this empowerment platform. So it's a little too early to say. Yes, when a girl comes out, sometimes she has that impression, but she definitely needs to be the whole package because your mind and the way you speak is the most powerful tool you can have.
I totally agree. Thank you, Queen Arbany. Miss Paula, good afternoon. So you've been with us through the years, through the eras, from the Trump era to Kun Ann's era, JKN era. In your personal appreciation, how do you differentiate the JKN era from the rest of the eras you've been in?
Okay, that's a loaded question. I did just say to Kun Ann before we started, I actually was the one that told Mr. Trump to trademark "You're Fired," and I did say to her, I hope you were trademarking "Hello Universe" because everyone is saying it. This brand has changed with the time, and I was given an opportunity with the first owner to build the brand as I saw fit, and take it to a new level. We were distributed to many more countries. Meeting the delegates every year, I was blown away by what they are about and what the brand could be. And I saw the possibility and took it as far as I could. And under Endeavor, we had started some changes. Obviously, COVID came, and I just think now is the time to, if not now, when, realize and put into practice all of the things that we have, that we know we're about, and that we have the possibilities again. So I think everything happens for a reason, and it's all about timing. And I think the timing with Kun An, it all needed to have its cycle. So I think it was the perfect time. The universe always has a plan. And I think the plan is now to help manifest all the things that we can do.
Thank you, Ms. Paula, and hello, Kun An.
Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Nolly for Open Worldwide. I have a question for Miss Anne. Okay, Miss Anne, as the owner of the most prestigious pageant in the universe, what is your immediate plan to attract more sponsors and national directors to be part of the organization?
Well, I has been here for so many years. I think you built from 60, yeah, to almost 100 countries. It's just all about her dedication in the past 25 years, building up the brand here with trust, with dedication, with profession. And also, we exhibit to the whole world that we are number one because of the quality. She just went all over the places, like so many places around the world in the past 25 years to make sure that everything is perfect. Everything is fine. Therefore, I think we would have to maintain that product caliber. Having the standard here, not enough, but the best standard in the world in terms of having the stage production, in terms of having the regulation, audition, and recently we allow everyone to just resubmit their own application. It's not about the money. People just say that it's bidding process, but it's not really about the finance. It's about doing the due diligence. We would love to know who you are. We would love to know where you're from. What kind of business background are you doing? And 3 C's actually, capabilities, capital, and connection. We need to attract more people, more business people, to understand how to extend the women's empowerment platform, turning into from the patient to be the platform. Not just looking at the beautiful women and then have the eye candy business for them, but it has to be something else. Once the platform grows up so much to be 100 million people in the future, that is our vision and also mission too. So the extension of the platform, you can do so many various spin-off companies in terms of commerce, from hotel, from beverage, skincare, cosmetic, fashion, apparel, so many things of them. Therefore, today, right now, is the question on how we select them, how we do the due diligence over them, because there are so many people who would love to come on the table. There might be some rumors that some of them quit, but it's not true. They really want to quit right now. But they're not ready yet, but they can come back next year. And in fact, each and every country will have at least 3 to 4 companies, other companies ready on the table for us to do the due diligence as I mentioned. Yeah? So we can go through the whole thing with them, the background check, what I call. And we have CSI and FBI in the company. I don't know how. We have all of them. We have all the connection on how to check, not just financial part, but everything else also involves experience, professionalism, people who own them. That's all. So I think both, not just attracting the franchisee to come in, but we also choosing and also inviting the right business people to come in. That is how we do it. Not just waiting and say, oh, welcome. When you come over from each particular country, we don't open the gateway right away, straight away. But we do due diligence first. And in fact, we have a lot of connections all around the world. The broadcaster right now, we've been talking with them. Because I've been here for 25 years, so I know a lot of TV stations, including all the 3 major TV stations here in the Philippines. That is how what we do, you know. So we have to know a lot of people first, and we put the regulation on top, on the table. It's tough for everyone to get into or being the member, one of the members of Miss Universe family from now on, because you have to be really that good idea.
Wow, very well said. Thank you very much. And my last question for Arboni. Hello. Okay. Oh, Arboni, aside from your appearance at the forthcoming MUPH Grand Finale on May 13, what do you look forward to do specifically personnel here in the Philippines before you go back to the United States?
One thing I was looking forward to that I actually did this morning was visit a hospital for Smile Train, which is a cleft-based organization, and actually see firsthand an operation on a 6-month-old baby. That was very heartwarming and touching to see, and to see how they were transforming the lives of these children so they no longer have cleft. I mean, Smile Train has been working with Miss Universe and Miss USA for so many years, and that was my first experience firsthand. So to actually see that in the Philippines and to see the changes made in this country and the hope for the future was really amazing. I'm also looking forward to the fact that my parents flew in town and they are here, they're hanging out. I have some cousins as well that flew in from Australia, and I'll have a little bit of family time, and I'm gonna visit my father's area where he grew up. So that is something that I'm looking forward to. We're gonna get a lechon. So very excited for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to that lechon also. Thank you so much. Now, really quickly, everybody was whispering. Is there any discussion on raising the age limit? I have to answer, not that I'm joining.
Well, as you can imagine, especially since Arbany answered that question at the pageant, it's discussed quite a bit. Stay tuned, we'll let you know.
You heard that, guys. Thank you so much. Now, before we end this, may we please... Are you okay? Okay, one last.
Hi Arbany, hi Miss Paula and Tuna. No, just a simple question because I wonder, since we are under a new leadership, I wonder how Miss Arbany will go through her reign. Will she be based in New York the whole reign, or will she be traveling back and forth, New York and Bangkok 6 months, 6 months? How will the arrangement be like, Miss Kuna?
Would you like to be?
Would I like to be? I absolutely love visiting Asia. We've had an amazing time, as y'all saw in the video recaps. I live in New York right now. I have an apartment there, but I'm very blessed and fortunate to visit Asia when I can. So it's a little bit of back and forth right now, but I think Kun Ann can give you a better answer.
We plan her to be as many places as we can, and we have a lot of requirements or inquiries which we have to comply. India and subcontinent will be the next destination, and right after the Philippines, she has to go to Guatemala and some of other countries in Latin America. So as being Miss Universe, I would say that she has to travel the whole universe anyway. The whole first year, the first whole year, she has to be based in New York for sure. But the second year onward, we are in a discussion on how to extend, on how to enhance her profession in the alignment of being Miss Universe. In this generation, as I told you, we would love to have a lot of content for women's empowerment, and I think she can be perfectly fit into that role. But whatever role she's going to do, whether she's going to become the host and stay a long time in Asia in a TV station, in Seoul TV station, let's see next phase. Yeah. So liaise with us in terms of the communication station and then you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. They'd like to ask about El Salvador. What else can you share about El Salvador? Aside from the fact that it's going to be held there,
Paula just came back.
I just came back from El Salvador. I saw hundreds of people working on the venue. They're very excited, and it's. I think it's going to be great. They're getting ready to welcome the entire world, and they're doing a lot of changes, and they recognize the vehicle that is Miss Universe. They have a message they want to get out to the rest of the world, and we are the vehicle, and they could not be more excited to welcome not only the delegates, but all of the entourages. And the venue that they are upgrading is actually where they held Miss Universe decades ago. I think in 1970, you may have voted.
1975.
I was afraid of.
48 years ago.
Yeah, it's going to be a little different because it has to accommodate more people.
You have a date already?
We do, but I'm not telling you.
and on that, you thought you were going to trick question, huh? Okay, she's going to kill me.
It's not easy to go. And you know, you might not have a mission in your life to go to this public country. Yeah. Once in a lifetime, once we have Miss Universe competition. They had it 48 years ago. Right now, the president, he's just so visionary. He's just 41, 42 years old. But the competition was conducted 48 years back, before he was even born. Visionary person, really. A great gentleman. Therefore, I just would love to tell you one thing. We, the entourage here, not enough, but we would love to take you in the entourage also, VIP tour. We might have that very soon, and announce it very soon officially. When you go with us under Miss Universe Organization Travel, that is another division coming up. You're going to enjoy El Salvador because you're going to know exactly where to go. The transportation will be much easier because we facilitate you. And also you're going to have a VIP ticket sitting down in the stadium without rushing yourself, going to the ticket master and pray to God, oh please give me the blessing, whether will I get a ticket or not. Because last year in New Orleans, Paula did such a great job, so within 48 hours, my dear. So this year we're going to tie up together with a tour. Stay tuned, we're going to announce it very soon. El Salvador is not easy to go and it's not easy to travel, but it's one of the safest places in Latin America now. So I would encourage you to go. Once in a lifetime, ask yourself if you don't have this universe organization organizing the invitation of that, the final invitation of that, why would you go? That's very clever. Decision of Mr. President. Therefore, we would love to encourage everyone to go, and there are limited seats. So Paula would not reveal anything. Very clever. Stay tuned, and she will say something, very nice soon. Good news from her very soon. Yeah.
And on that note, thank you so much, Paula, Arbany, Kun Ann. Thank you for bringing your brand of sunshine to Manila and mabuhay. Maraming salamat. And at this point, I'd like to invite Shamsi to please come up.
Can I say one more thing before we leave?
Of course.
Paula came here like almost 2016. Yeah. Last time I think year 2019. I guess. So we would love you to host the show one day very soon again. In your country. Why not? When we see the venue. This is so big like Disneyland. My God. We need a bucket and also a handsome butler. Work us all the time, don't give me the map, I just don't want to read. Someone just can read me instead, you know? So at a venue like this, you are so ready, more than anyone else. Yeah, a lot of countries in the world actually.
Are there discussions to have it here in the Philippines again?
Well, we're gonna talk to your minister tonight and we make sure that he's gonna get drunk and then sign. We'll have dinner tonight. I'm sure he's rational and he's a good person. He or she actually. He or she today. She will be the visionary person to see that tourism minister. Am I correct? I have heard, yeah. It has to be tonight, so it's going to be turning point. Therefore, your media outlets, you have to pressure her a lot because by tonight, Miss Universe organization will meet with the Minister of Tourism.
So
That's all
Anne
we're
will
going to
give
see,
you
yes or no.
the Instagram handle.
Yes.
So you guys have homework.
Homework, and tomorrow you go to the Ministry of Tourism. Hello, Universe, yes or no?
Hello Philippines! It's hello Philippines and hello universe.
Yeah, say hello to the universe, please, the Philippines. Welcome us back. We would love to come back here. Thank you. We love you.
And we love you. We love you guys. Thank you. Shamsi, thank you so much everybody for coming. You know it's so easy to say hello, universe. It's gonna be so hard to say goodbye, universe. I don't want to think about it yet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys later. Thank you everybody for being here. Have a good day.